Last year, we rebranded your company from 10T to 50T, 10 trillion fund to 50 trillion fund.
Yeah.
What makes you so confident that the crypto industry is going to 50 trillion?
Yeah. It's funny because I just did a short little 10-minute interview with a CoinDesk. And they asked me the same thing. And the guy basically said, isn't 50 trillion a little too conservative?
My next question is this. Yeah. Why 50 trillion and not 100 or 200 trillion?
Or whatever. So,
or whatever.
Okay, yeah, right. Well, so the reality is this, is that in 2019, the value of the digital asset ecosystem as we measured it, so the value of Bitcoin, the value of ETH and the alts, and the value of all the equity that existed in the blockchain crypto world in the middle of 2019 was 300 billion. Okay, and I've told this story many times. I probably told it to you last time I was on. And I said, okay, what do I really think, what am I playing for? What is the TAM, the total addressable market of this DAE? It's 300 billion. And I thought, well, I think it can go up 30x, 10 trillion. So that's where the name, 10T, 10 trillion. And I thought, if I don't, no one will believe me that that was my view. Because it's an outlandish view. I've never had a call and said something was going to go up 30 times. Currency doesn't go up 30 times. I never called gold going up 30 times. So I said, I'm going to put my view into the name of my fund, which I think no one has ever done. I don't think anyone has ever done that. I mean, I thought it was crazy, but I'm like, I'm going to do it. And 10T, about a year ago, we got to 5T. So that was Bitcoin up near the highs, ETH, the alts, the equity. It all added up to around 4.5 to 5 trillion. So I thought to myself, okay, well, we're launching Fund 5. I can't call it 10T. That doesn't make any sense. What is that? That's a double from where we are. We're at 5T today. So I stepped back and I thought, okay, 10 years from now, this is 2025, 2035, what does the DAE, the digital asset ecosystem, look like? And I've already talked about Bitcoin going to 1 million in 10 years. That's 20 trillion. I think ETH and the other alts could be 10 trillion. So that's 30 trillion. And people say, well, that's too low too. I'm like, well, okay. And then I think all the equity in the space. So any business that touches blockchain or crypto, Web3 in some form, can add up to about 20 trillion. Now, that might be way too conservative. Coinbase is a $50 billion company today. I think Coinbase can be a $1 trillion company in the future. I think Coinbase is a generational, it's like a Microsoft type of company. I think Kraken also has that ability, but that's something separate. So I think 20 trillion for the equity and the businesses that use blockchain, the circles of the future. Right now, we only have, 10 significant public blockchain crypto companies. I think they're going to be 50 to 100. So 20 for Bitcoin, 10 for ETH and the alts, 20 for the equity, adds up to 50 trillion. And so I thought conservatively, we can go from 5T to 50T. And, people said the same thing when I was talking about 10T. Well, Dan, it's going to blow past 10T. But the point is not to have some pie in the sky view. The point is to be right about your view. So I make it, it's a little conservative. And why would you say it's conservative? Well, look, stable coins. We invested in Circle in very early days. There were 0 stable coins 5 years ago. When I first launched the fund, didn't exist. And today and last year, as you know, $33 trillion of stablecoins traded. 33 trillion. So I have never seen anything, nor do I think anything has ever existed that has gone from 0 to 33 trillion in 5 years. And what's remarkable about this is that stablecoins, those are only dollar-based. 99% of stables are dollar. Okay, we're going to have euro stable. We're going to have yen stable. We're going to have all the currencies. Now, total old world currency volume is 7 trillion a day. So we have 33 trillion in a year. That's 4 days of old world currency volume. Okay? So that 33 trillion is going to 300, to whatever, 3,000 trillion, whatever the number is, right, that is going to eat the old world currency. Now, another thing that also makes 50T, I think, likely conservative is, of course, agentic finance. We think that the number of blockchain, let's be clear, blockchain is the money of the autonomous AI agent, okay? AIs will not be calling up JP Morgan and, doing a wire. I've said this. They be using programmable money, smart contracts embedded in blockchains. So AI agent money is blockchain, okay? We think that within the next 5 to 10 years, that they're going to be not tens or hundreds of trillions. There will be thousands of trillions of transactions done by autonomous agents. Thousands of trillions. So is the value of those, what is the value of those transactions? Will they be 1/100th of a penny? Will they be a penny? Will they be $1? I think it's unclear. I think the volume that we've seen in the last 6 months is unbelievable. There's been tens of billions of transactions from zero 18 months ago. Tens of billions already. So, you look, I've said this before, this investment thesis about the digital asset ecosystem, to me, is the greatest macro investment, macro trade of all time. Right? The internet was the digitization of ideas and information in the 90s. Bitcoin and blockchain is the digitization of value and money. And de facto has to be worth more because it's about money, right? Ideas and information are nice. They're great. That's great. But that's not money in value. There's some money in value there, of course. We have the internet. But the internet of money and value has got to be a bigger financial enterprise than the internet of ideas and words. So that sort of underpins everything I'm doing.
You move fast, your money should too. KAST lets you spend stablecoins across 170 plus countries with a card that works at 150 million plus merchants. No waiting, no bank friction. Just money that keeps up. KAST, keep it stable. Check the link in the description to learn more.